And apparently, black voters in South Carolina are a little bit upset at our president, or should I say, their president, our president. Hmm? We'll see. Let's tune in, man. Let's tune in.
The Democratic presidential primary campaign begins tomorrow in South Carolina for the first time ever. The vote may be an important test for the support of President Biden, especially with black voters who helped revive his campaign 4 years ago. Nicole Killian is talking with voters in Columbia, South Carolina.
Hey, how are you doing today? Great. You guys are here to vote?
Southern hospitality on full display as South Carolina hosts the first sanctioned Democratic primary in the country, with early voting already underway.
Thank you, South Carolina.
In 2020, an endorsement from Congressman Jim Clyburn catapulted President Biden to frontrunner status. He swept the state, winning 48% of the vote in the primary and 60% of the black vote.
I wouldn't be here without the Democratic voters of South Carolina, and that's a fact.
The president and vice president have made multiple trips to the state to target black voters, but support may be softening. A recent
I wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for the supporters of South Carolina.
trips to the state to target black voters, but support may be softening. A recent CBS News poll shows 77% of black voters would back the president in a potential general election rematch with former President Trump, down 10 points from 2020.
I want to talk about why it's so important that you get out and vote.
At this Greenville.
Listen, I know a lot of black people that are not voting for Biden. I know a lot of black people. And I know a lot of black people that are still trying to vote for Democratic parties just because they're Democratic. Just because. Man, it's important to go out there and vote, man. I want to know who y'all are voting for in the comments, though. Make sure you tell me. Let's continue.
Church Pastor Curtis Johnson is worried about a potential lack of enthusiasm.
How concerned are you that people will sit this election out?
I'm very concerned about it. I am concerned that so many of our community, and I understand, feeling that some of the issues that are more relevant to us are not being addressed.
We met with some members of his congregation who were split on their support, including independent voter Shannon Sloan.
Who did you support in 2020?
Joe Biden.
Why not vote for him again?
Well, I'm just trying to see if does he have any new ideas?
I was actually looking for something new, but I did support Biden.
Does Joe Biden excite you?
Honestly, no politician really excites me. I do like how Joe Biden is taking the country, and he doesn't get enough credit for it.
To have two octogenarians.
I want to know what he's talking about. I wish he could explain what President Joe Biden did that was so great in these last 4 years. I really want to know. I mean, I'll give it to you. He brought the gas prices down.
Go and be our only candidates and consider them to be strong candidates is very difficult. I will be voting for Joe Biden. Not that I agree with everything that's taken place, but he is the better candidate.
I told you, I know some black people that just vote Democratic just because. And I understand why people are trying to vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden is different, definitely has a different charisma than Trump. Trump is very blunt. Trump is very out there. He's very open. Joe Biden is more laid back and more cool, more, more quiet. But they need a new face in the Democratic Party. Like this face right here, this face is not it, bruv. This face has taken too many L's these past 4 years. Like the only reason why we voted for him, I should say black people, the only reason why black people really voted for him is because Obama. That's the facts. I'll be honest with you. That's the only reason why black people voted for him. Let's continue.
The Biden campaign says it doesn't take any voter for granted and has been making investments since last summer to reach voters of color. Today, Vice President Harris will be back here in South Carolina to meet with faith leaders and headline a campaign rally before tomorrow's primary. Jerika?
All right, Nicole Killian for us in South Carolina. Thank you.
Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. I want to know who you think is going to win this next president.